quiet. Let's not crowd into the table. Let's get ourselves organised. Right. Jerry here, Doreen there. That's right.
Hey, good night today, Mr. Tanner.
I'll
Have me back to the stage, eh?
Well?
I won't have a very good view, will I?
You won't need one. You'll be on it.
Oh, why?
Hey, where's the menu?
The what?
The menu. You've got to have a choice, haven't you?
Oh, well, you have. You can either have a pint of mild or a pint of bitter.
Thanks very much. I'll have a gin fizz and a bag of tea.
It's Weatherfield Trades and Labour, you know, not the Lombard.
Yes, so it's noted.
Hey, young madam, you watch it. 8 o'clock, you shall be in bye-byes.
Mr. Tanner?
Oh, yes. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. George Dickinson?
That's right. Which is the hero?
The hero?
The performer, Brett, whatever it is.
Oh, Brett! Brett Falcon, you mean? Oh, this is him. Right, stand up, lad, if you can. It's a bit sticky around here. Now, shake hands with Mr. Dickinson. That's right. Brett Falcon, Mr. Dickinson. How'd you do?
You know you're late, I suppose.
Aye, well, I've been with this fellow from the police all afternoon, you see.
Police concert secretary, you know. I've seen if he was available for a few concerts.
All right. Come on, I'll show you to your dressing room.
Mr. Dickinson, why hero?
Well, what, laddie?
Why hero? You said who's the hero?
Well, you've got to be a hero to get on that stage, laddie. If they don't like his act, they'll let him know.
Do they throw things?
Well, don't worry, it'll be good training for him. If he can go down at this place, he can go down anywhere. Yeah. Hello, having a good time there?
Excuse me.
Yes, love?
Man says, can you come to the office? Hammond and Powell are on the phone.
Oh, crikey, now what?
Ah, it's all go, isn't it? That's show business.
That's not what they call it here, mate. Oh, Myra, this is Mr. Tanner and his friends.
How'd you do?
Myra, my youngest daughter.
Oh, Miss Dickinson, allow me to introduce you to Brett Falcon. Now, no swooning, mind. No, Miss Dickinson, this one.
Oh, good evening.
How'd you do?
Grand little trooper is Myra. Like your chucks. One of the finest voices in the Northern Union.
Dad.
A bit shy now, but she'll be all right.
Oh, they're all the same at that age, aren't they? She'll soon grow out of it.
Not if I vote to do it, she won't. Well, come on, we'll get to the dressing room. You sit down there, love. Watch the show.
Right,
come on.
Follow Mr. Dickinson, Walter.
I'm Doreen and this is Lucille. Hello. And that's Jerry, in case you hadn't noticed.
Would you like to sit down here? Well, I mean, it's nobody see-through, and, well, if you wanted a better view, like.
Thanks very much. Oh.
4, 5, 6. Right, lovely. How do you feel now, Walter?
Wes, we're still futtering about down here.
Now, don't you worry. All the best of butterflies. It's a good sign, if anything. It shows you're sensitive. Frank Sinatra gets as sick as a dog.
I feel a bit that way myself.
Well, you better not. Not while you're wearing that. I've only borrowed it. That's being a bit oversensitive, is that? Now, let's have a see. Oh, yes, your handkerchief. Nice neat handkerchief in your top pocket. That's the finishing touch. Lovely. Straighten your bow tie. Nice, that one, isn't it, now?
Hey,
Brush
Mr.
your
Tanner,
hair a bit.
how long do you reckon I'll be on for?
Oh, only 5 minutes. It'll be gone in a flash.
You mean like when you're drowning?
Now, don't act the goat, Walter. Weatherfield Trades and Labour. First rung on the ladder. Oh, come here. You've got a bit of jam or something on your chin.
Hey, you know, if it's only 5 minutes, I reckon I'll be okay. I've spoke my numbers.
Of course you will. They've got other action, all having butterflies just like you.
Mr. Tanner?
Yeah?
And how old's this young lady, then?
I'm 16, aren't I? Tell him, weren't I 16 last Thursday?
Yeah, I think she's...
I'm sorry, lad. There's nobody under the age of 16 allowed in that club. Strict rule is that. Yeah, you'll get me shot, lass. Now, come on, you're not a day over 13, are you?
Oh, I'm already 14.
I thought as much. Well, you can stay near. And if I catch you in that club, I'll scalp you and hold you responsible.
Oh, never fret, Mr. Dickinson. She'll be here herself. Go on, sit down.
Right. Well, are you fit, laddie?
Aye.
Fit as a flea.
Voice all right?
Ah!
Good. He's tuned his guitar, has he?
You'll make Bert Whedon sound out of tune.
How's his staying power?
Is what?
His staying power.
Well, you may not think so to look at him, Mr. Dickinson, but that lad could sing all night.
Well, I'm right glad to hear that, Mr. Tanner, because he's got 6 spots tonight.
6?
Oh, no, I only booked him for 2. But I've been hearing things about this lad. 6 2.5-minute spots, laddie. This is your big chance. Right?
Right.
Same rate?
Right.
Right.
I hope it means 3 times same rate. Of course he does. Hey, Walter, we've cracked it.
Hey, they're playing Blue Murder out there.
I wish I were playing it with
Oh,
them.
you're well out of it. The favourite act, Hammond and Powell, hasn't turned up. Hey, I wonder who they're throwing to the wolves instead of him.
Well, I think it's a diabolical liberty. £5.
And what do you think I called it?
No mind, Albert, you're doing a grand job. It wasn't for hardened criminals like you who wouldn't be able to pay the police the high wages.
He's right there, you know. There won't be so many coppers knocking about either.
Yeah, then there'll be more tearaways like Albert.
Suit me.
And me.
Well, it's a diabolical liberty. It's no else. That's my opinion.
Well, no, Jack, you keep telling us.
Well, that's what it is, a diabolical liberty.
Honestly, Jack, love, I do wish you'd widen your vocabulary just that touch. Crying shame, I wouldn't mind. Utter disgrace, I wouldn't mind.
Ah, well, it's them and all.
It's the same, you know, every Sunday, face behind the papers, reading all the tittle-tattle and scandal, and all you hear is diabolical liberty. Excuse me.
Hey, Albert, what about Alf, eh? It's a tenner he's got to fork out.
Yeah, well, he deserves all he gets. Played pot with me, he did. But all my fault, according to his reckoning.
Yeah, you're a right dead-end kid, aren't you?
I don't know what we're going to do about you, Albert. I really don't.
Hey, I think I do.
Hey, what are you lot on about?
You keep your big nose out of this, mate, and sup your own. It's now to do with you.
Yeah, you're a social outcast, you are. What about a whip round?
Where?
Yeah. Well, if we can't raise £5 between us, it's a poor deal.
Hey, he's right there, no, mate. Well, there's one for me anyway. What, £1 apiece? And there's two of you there. What about your old man?
Well, that leaves us £1 light, doesn't it? Perhaps your old man will give us £2, eh?
Oh, steady on.
Oh, of course he will if he's doing half as well as he says he is. He will anyway.
Albert, go and powder your nose.
You what?
All right, off it. 2 minutes in, gents.
Really, Jack?
I don't want to, I've just been.
Well, go and play at us or something.
Mr. Tatlow,
Hey,
come
and
along
no
with
cheating
me.
either. Go on, Albert. Go on, off it.
Well, what
Have
is
a,
all
have a
this?
nice chat.
Come on, lads, get your hands in your pockets. We're having a bit of a kitty, Albert. Make his £5 up.
Yeah, well, put me down for £1.
One for me.
Aye, and me too. Frank?
Oh, all right, go on, count me in. I can't see the poor chap starve. Yeah. 10 bob.
10 bob.
Oh, well, yeah, can't be mean, can you? He doesn't deserve it. Ta-ra, see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you like my second number so much the last 2 times, I'd like to sing it again for you. It's called Brave On. The little things that you say and do, well, it's making me wanna be with you, well. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, well, I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you, rave on with me. The way you dance and you hold me tight, say the way you kiss when we say goodnight, well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, yeah, I know you got me reeling when you say I love you, rave on with me. Dance and you hold me tight. He's promised to make me a partner. In a year or two, like. We get on very well, me and my boss.
Can you make bookshelves and things like that?
Well, bookshelves, I could knock one of them up in my dinner break.
What are you pushing him for? It's a thing, Mommy.
Aye, but he's improving.
Little things that you say and do, well, that make me wanna be with you, well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, yeah, I know, it's got me reeling when you say, well, I love you, rave on with me, the way you dance.
Captain of the cycling team?
No, I'm Hayek, I'm not his best rider.
I bet you are, you're just not saying.
Oh, well, I'm passable, I suppose.
Shush!
Dance and you hold me tight. I say the way you kiss when we say goodnight. Well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling. Well, you know what I did a few weeks back?
Will you stop
Say I love you, Jerry.
Go on.
Rave on, I say you rave on.
Well, I was just going to say is I broke my arm a few weeks back, right?
Did you? Was it bad?
Oh, aye, it was pretty bad. It's better now, though.
Oh.
Yeah, it replastered my arm a few weeks back, like. It's all right now, though.
little things that you say and do, well, they're making me wanna be with you. Well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, yeah, I know. It's got me reeling when you say, I love you, do rave on with me. The way you dance and you hold me tight, the way you kiss when you say goodnight. Well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, yeah, I know. It's got me reeling when you say, I love you, do rave on with me. Well, now them little things that you say and do, they're making me wanna be with you. Well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, well, I know. You got me reeling when you say, I love you, do rave on with me.
Walter, smashing just a bit more with your hips, that's all.
They didn't clap very much, Mr. Tanner.
No, well, it's third time they've heard it. Perhaps the novelty's worn off a bit. Right, you've done your work. Hey, dress him before he has him doing it again. Come on. Come on, get packed up as soon as you can.
I hope you've had a lovely evening. It's been smashing in here, talking to himself, you know, living it up.
Oh, now, don't natter, will you? We've only got 3 minutes to catch last bus. Go and get Jerry, will you?
You can go daft talking to yourself, you know, I was on it. By the way, you want the 5 bottles of pop.
Oh.
Hey, are we going or aren't we? Because we're not, I'm barricading myself in. There's a right fresh one out there. I did him twice with my handbag.
You two go and get it, Busker. Save us places, will you?
It'll be a pleasure. Here, here. Thank you for a lovely evening.
And tell Jerry to hurry up, will you? Come on, Walter, get a move. I'm dead now. I'll give you wages on bus, shall I?
Hey, what's my guitar gone?
Oh, you've got it in your hand.
Oh,
Come
must
on,
be
now,
daft.
Jerry. It's better about time to. We nearly missed last bus.
It won't, you know. We already have done. What time do you make it?
Nearly 22.
Yeah, well, everybody out there makes it 5:02. Next one's 6:30 in the morning. Workers' special.
And we all know who we have to thank for that, don't we? Holding us up. We've got 50 miles to walk.
Hey, we'll get some chips on the way home.
And you can queue for them.
Oh, I shan't, you know. I'm having supper with Myra, and her dad, like. Well, I've been invited.
Next to my phone call.
Oh, no, you haven't quite grasped it, you see. It's me you want him sitting next to your phone. Just for a few hours, like.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want your feet brushing?
No, thanks.
Or would you mind shifting them there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's just in case anybody rings him up, you see. He won't be a nuisance, just sit here nice and quiet.
I won't say a word.
Except when he's on the phone.
I'm sorry, I'm still lost. What makes you think anybody's going to ring Walter on my phone?
Yes, well...
That's a very good question.
Now, don't be cheeky to Mrs. Barlow, Walter. She's very kindly allowing us to use her phone. You have to be grateful. Well, it was last night, you see, at the club. You know, there's always a few scouts, the club secretaries and that. And...
Yes?
Well, I gave him your telephone number just in case they wanted to book him, you know, knowing you wouldn't mind.
I see. And what if I say no?
Oh.
Oh, go on, sit down.
Sir? Oh, thanks very much, Mrs. Barlow. He won't be a nuisance. You have my guarantee on that.
Good. If he is, I'll stick him under the dryer.
Yeah, you're all right, Walter. You got your biscuits.
Aye, £1 will be okay.
Are you stopping here all dinner time?
Oh, no, these are for now.
I have to look after him, you know, he's a growing lad. Well, be good, see you later. Where are you going?
Out for a minute.
I said you could stay.
Aye, I know. Well, I'll be back, you see.
What's he talking about?
Shall I go out the back way?
Well, you know where it is, don't you? Same place as ours, just go straight through, wash your hands after. Right, you have to be patient with him, you know. Hello, Lucille. You all right this morning, then?
Dead beat, thanks to you. Tramping under the mud at middle at night, left you like ton bricks. Here, eggs, kippers and a tube of squirt. Tube of what? Squirt, washing up liquid.
Oh, thanks, love.
Saw Sheila while I was there.
Oh, yeah?
Dead miserable, Sheila.
Yes, I know.
She's getting worse, though. I mean, she can't talk to you without filling up.
Oh, she'll get over it, love.
It'll take time, but she will. I felt terrible. She don't know what you're saying half the time. She's just sitting there smoking one after the other. Hey, do you know who Mr. Crossley is?
What for?
No, I just wondered.
Now, listen to me, Lucille. Don't you go poking your nose in. It's nothing to do with you.
Tis, she's a pal of mine.
It's between Sheila and him and nobody else.
She don't know where he is, though.
Well, that might be just as well the way things have happened.
What, eating her heart out up there? She knew where he was. She could have a talk to him. Perhaps they could make it up.
Well, I don't know where he is. There's nothing any of us can do.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't mind inspections at the mission, but you was just plain snooping.
Mrs. Sharples, I'm very sorry, but I'm not listening to insulting language in a place of business.
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
She said not out of place. We're witnesses.
Oh, but Martha, she did
Shut
say...
up, you. Go on, Ada, you tell her.
There's nothing further to discuss, Mrs. Sharples. I said all I had to say last evening.
I know, if it made you happy. Black-eyed and an old woman, so she lies listening to the town hall clock all night.
You didn't seem very upset last night, Mrs. Sharples. You just sort of smiled at me.
I do that a lot. Hide my feelings and smile.
Mrs. Sharples, I'm sorry.
I should hope so, I know.
Not in that sense, Mrs. Longhurst. But that mission hall looked as though it hadn't seen a bucket of hot water since the Christmas play.
I take it you're not satisfied.
I'm most dissatisfied.
Right. Well, if you wanted me to pack my bags, you only need to say so. I've got friends here that's willing to take me.
No, I've no authority to do that, Mrs. Sharples. All I'd like is a little cooperation.
Oh, I see. You would like a little cooperation. All right, you shall have it.
Hey, now.
And next time you come snooping, I'll give you cooperation. I'll show you where the mop bucket is and you can get down and scrub. Come on.
So just you learn to be civil in future. I think she got out wrong side this morning.
Who won?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Oh, yeah, well, you see, she gets all the practice.
I have a good mind to report her to Mr. Swindley.
Good, you can do it all in one call, then.
Beg your pardon?
Well, while you're reporting Mr. Sharples, you can ask him where Mr. Neil Crossley has whipped off to.
Well, I don't think I understand, Mr. Barlow. Mr. Crossley's no longer in Gamma's employ.
Yes, I know, but they'll know at head office where he's gone to, won't they?
Oh, yes, I suppose so. But I think it'll be confidential, Mr. Barlow. All employees' files are confidential. It has it stenciled on.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you'll give me that confidential information, I'll give you some. Mr. Neil Crossley has cheated my father out of £25. He gave him a cheque that bounced.
Oh, dear.
So I'll be very grateful if you find which stone he's crawled under.
I'll speak to Mr. Swindley right away.
I'll have 6 of them crates in ball, lad.
Yeah, love.
Yes, love.
Do ask him to wipe his feet, and if you're telling jokes, love, ask him to moderate his language, will you? I'll get out of your way. I'll go and have a cup of tea.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Sharples. Doors aren't open yet.
Aren't they? That's very funny. I've not come down the chimney. Anyway, I'm not here on official business. Where's my umbrella?
You what?
Well, the last time I come in here, I had an umbrella. It's not in the vestry, and I don't go dancing, so it must be here.
Well, it's not been handed in, not to my knowledge, any road. I'll ask the wife.
All right, you do that and I'll have a look round here.
Oh, you won't find it in here. It's been cleaned in here.
It's all right. I know Martha Longhurst and her snobbing.
There's an umbrella being handed in.
What, love?
Mrs. Sharples. She's got
Umbrella?
an umbrella. Oh, she thinks she might have left it here in the school.
No, love, not any umbrellas.
You all right, Ma? Mrs.?
You are...
You all right? I thought you'd looked a bit funny.
You watch what you're saying, young man.
Sorry, I thought you'd gone a bit funny for a minute.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sharples, but we've found no umbrellas. Trilby, cigarette lighters, yes. We've even had a miner's helmet and a cuckoo clock handed in, but no umbrellas. Lucille, I have told you before, left the back door for little girls.
It's all right. You're not open.
That is not the point, love. If you want to see me...
I've come to see Mrs. Sharples.
Oh.
You drop your handbag.
Well, pick it up. You're younger than me.
Hey, Mrs. Sharples, do you know where Mr. Crossley is?
Now, why me?
Well, you usually know things like that. You know, secrets and stuff.
If I knew, lass, I wouldn't tell you.
What for?
Because you'd start making a nuisance of yourself, and that wouldn't be right. You'll learn that as you get a bit older.
But I thought you was a power man.
Make no odds if I were your sweetheart. I don't know.
No, and you don't care, do you? None of you care about Sheila. All right, suit yourself.
Well, I must say, I think you did the right thing there, Mrs. Sharples. I think that was most tactful of you.
Tactful be blowed. I don't know. Any road out. Other things to worry me.
Hey, I just thought of something.
Go on, something daft coming up.
No, this is a record I'm going to write up.
What are you chunnering about?
This is his first time I've put his dinner out. He's not been here half an hour before with his tongue roller-pin out.
Yeah, well, he's waiting for his bookings.
Got to do that this morning.
Oh, well, he didn't actually get none this morning. He's on another shift.
Hello, is it tea time?
Just like a bloodhound. Come and sit down, Walter, lad. You have me
Right.
worried for a minute.
Well, how did it go on with your phone call? Your bookings?
Oh, OK.
You mean you got some?
Aye. 3. 2 perms and a shampoo and set.
You what?
I mean, bookings for you, you nit.
Oh, no, I think it's none of them.
Oh, I didn't really expect none, you know. It's a bit early yet. They probably think you booked up anyway after last night. I should think that's what it is, definitely.
Aye.
Hey, after last night, isn't it customary for an artiste after his first engagement to buy his agent's mother a couple of gins or something?
Well, I shouldn't think so. He's been diddled enough as it is. Same rate, he only got 2 guineas.
It's all right, I only wanted a couple.
Oh, hold on, that's my commission. 40% of 2 guineas is 16 and 9pence eight, and that's only left him with £1.5 and twopence, ain't it?
Aye, and then there was bus fares and fish and chips on the way home, and drinks from Mr. Dickinson. By, what a fair drink of that Mr. Dickinson. You know, I ended up 3 bob out of pocket.
And that were after singing his socks off all night. Soon goes, done it.
Aye.
I notice you're not saying anything about your 16 and 9pence. I'm not proud, you know. I don't care who buys it for me.
Oh, 3 bob out of pocket, wasn't it? That's terrible, isn't it? That settles it. We're not going there again. He can go down on his bended knees. He's had it.
I was hoping you'd see it that way, you know.
Now, from now on, in future, big money for you.
I'll go, shall I?
Yeah, OK.
Dennis!
Walter.
I'll go. Hey, I see they dug up another Roman mosaic somewhere down south.
You what?
Aye, it was in the papers. Must have been there ages.
Yeah, it must.
Since Roman times, any road.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I'm not too worried about last night. Not no I slept on it like.
It's Jerry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were eating.
It's all right, love. Come in. You'd pay good money to see this above you. Did you have a good time last night?
Oh, aye, very nice, Tara. Bit late on, though, mind.
Well, that's your own fault for not coming with us. You'd have had company when you were walking.
Oh, I didn't walk.
What?
No, Myra's, Miss Dickinson's dad gave me a lift in his car.
Very nice.
Aye, it was. Mind you, it was lucky for you, he did. I've got Walter another booking at club. Same brass as last time and all.
You're ready in 10 minutes. Hey, is the stomach burning? Oh, it's ready now. I won't be a tick.
Oh, it's burnt to a frazzle. I'd love to get a cheese and onion cake at Jackson's, you know.
Patience is a virtue.
Don't be cheeky.
Not being cheeky, it's one of my dad's, it's his favourite.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. All in home at middle at night, a lass of your age. Nightclubbing it till all hours.
I didn't get thrown in Bobby's shop, though, did I? And I'm not being cheeky. That's one of Conceptor's.
Here we are, we're home.
Hey, come in. Sure, catch me, have a customer.
Oh, never mind. All right, then. Come on. Hey, we found him.
Found who?
He's working in Walkden.
Ah, Granger's supermarket.
Oh.
Crossley, the moneylender's friend.
And I got £5. You should see his face when we walked in. I'm not kidding you. Hey, where are you going?
I'll have my haircut later. Lucille, sit down and don't be silly. I'm not being silly.